Today, we're going to decode a massive, high-stakes bet that one company is making in the fight against Alzheimer's. We're looking at an earnings call from Acumen Pharmaceuticals, but not as just a bunch of numbers. No, we're treating it like a story of incredible scientific ambition racing against a ticking clock. So let's dive right in. Right out of the gate, Acumen's CEO, Daniel O'Connell, says this: a transformative year. You know, in the world of biotech, that's basically code for make or break. It means everything, and I mean everything, is riding on what happens next. So what's the big deal? Well, it really all comes down to one single thing: the results from their huge clinical study, which is called Altitude-AD. These results, they're expected in late 2026, and they aren't just another data point. No way. They are the ultimate test of the company's entire scientific idea. And this gets us to the absolute heart of Acumen's big gamble. Their main drug, sabirnetug, isn't just another shot at an Alzheimer's therapy. It's built on a totally different theory about what's really driving this terrible disease. Okay, so for years and years, the fight against Alzheimer's has been all about clearing out these big, sticky plaques in the brain, but a lot of those drugs have struggled. Acumen is targeting something else: amyloid oligomers. Think of these as the smaller, more mobile, and potentially way more toxic little troublemakers that come before the big plaques form. They believe these are the real villains damaging our brain cells. And you can really see the difference right here. On the left, you've got plaque. That's the old target. It's big, it's stationary, and it's what most other drugs have gone after. But on the right, that's Acumen's target, these smaller oligomers. They're believed to be what's called synaptotoxic, basically poisonous to the connections between our brain cells. The bet is that by going after these guys specifically, they can get better results and maybe even have a better safety profile. It's a whole new playbook. But wait, there's more. Acumen isn't just making one bet. They're already setting up their next one. They've got this program called Enhanced Brain Delivery, or EBD, and their CEO literally calls it a way to supercharge their antibodies. So what does that actually mean? Well, our brain has this amazing natural defense system called the blood-brain barrier. It's basically a shield that keeps bad stuff out. The problem is, it also makes it super hard to get medicine in. So Acumen is working on a technology that acts like a special key, designed to sneak its antibody right past that shield and into the brain where it's needed. And the potential here, it's just massive. Get this. In early studies, they saw that this EBD tech helped get 14 to 40 times more of the drug into the brain compared to the antibody by itself. An increase like that could be a total game changer for how effective the treatment is. So here's the game plan for that future bet. Step 1, team up with JCR Pharmaceuticals, who are experts in this delivery tech. Step 2, combine that tech with their own special antibody. And Step 3, get it all ready to start human trials by the middle of 2027. It's ambitious, for sure, but it's a clear path forward. All right, so for all of this incredible scientific promise, we got to talk about the stark reality. Like with any biotech company at this stage, it all boils down to two things: time and money. The science is exciting, but that clock is always ticking. Okay, here's the first number in our reality check. At the end of 2025, Acumen had about $117 million in the bank. You can think of this as the fuel in their tank. Now, compare that to this number. Their net loss for that same year was over $121 million. You can see the problem right away, can't you? They spent more in 1 year than they had left at the end of it. This is what's known as the burn rate. So here's the bottom line. That cash they have, it's only expected to last them until early 2027. That means they are in an absolute sprint to deliver those game-changing results before the money runs out. So let's put all these pieces together. On one side, you've got this really clever scientific approach and potentially revolutionary technology. But on the other side, you have a financial deadline that is just screaming towards them. And this timeline, wow, it really lays it all out. Just look at how tight this is. The critical trial results drop in late 2026. Their cash is expected to run out just a few months later, in early 2027, and their next big thing is supposed to start right after that. Everything is crammed into this incredibly high-stakes window. So you see, it really boils down to these three things: the trial, the company's entire future pretty much depends on those results in late 2026. The science, they're making a bold bet on a whole new culprit in Alzheimer's. And the risk. That financial clock, well, it is ticking, and it is ticking loudly. So this leaves us with the ultimate question, doesn't it? Acumen is walking on a razor's edge between incredible innovation and financial reality. The outcome of this bet could have a huge impact, not just for the company, but for the millions of people hoping for better treatments. So, which one will win out? We're all about to find out.